Hello everyone, my name is Dude Simon and welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet. Woo! In the last episode, we fought the Elite Four and we became champions. And then we beat our champion pal Nimona, and now Arvin has told us to get to the center. The center is the wrong word, the crater of Paldea. He sent us a photo and we're going there now. Is that an Eevee? No, it's a Deerling. Boop, boop. Great ball, perfect. So we're going in here, it was closed before. What? I heard the coin. Jam that. Where's the coin? There's the coin. Give me Google. Hey, over here! This is Gate 0. It was made so researchers could try to observe the insides of the Great Crater of Paldea, what folks call Area 0. That's our ticket down to the crater. Oh, and speaking of that crater, you know that Pokemon Viewer, the one I gave you? Area 0 is apparently where Corodion was born or something like that. Maybe it will be happy to finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our two teammates should be waiting for us inside the Gate 0. Oh, so I didn't have to recruit them the way home. Cool. So I didn't need to recruit them. They just show up by themselves. We're some sort of like spy team or like heist team. Like, oh, we have our computer guy, we have our battle girl, we have our cooking guy, and we have me. It's kind of dark in here. Nimona. Hola, dude. Arvin said there would be a ton of strong Pokemon, so here I am. When she heard she get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy in here. Spoken like a guy who wants to be beaten in a battle. He's like, oh, it sounds like someone who wants to get beat. Damn, she's hard. She's hardcore. But more importantly, why is it so dark? Where are the awesome Pokemon? It is weird that the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Penny, I guess. Well, the lights aren't on, but why? I turned on. Penny! Seems like they were in power saving mode. Man, I love Penny. I hacked into the system controls and override the settings. It's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess? My name is Penny. Hey, we never actually talked. I'm Nimona, I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. You like Pokemon battling too? Anxiety. You talk like way too much. Oh my god, she's relatable. Like Penny's whole thing of like, oh, please stop talking to me. That's a mood. I love that. It's so true. That's a mood. The director introduced us. When you need someone with good tech, she's a no-brainer. Wait, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help you, dude. I'm rolling the adventuring type, I owe you, dude. And I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My love includes my magic cooking and biometric identification progress. Hello, dude. I've been expecting you. Seems like you've gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? Arvin is not happy. That's my mom, probably. What? Professor Sada? Ramona? Student ID 50805C11C001 and Penny student ID 803B121. Thank you for coming. Such an honor to meet you in person, and maybe not in person exactly. Did you tell her mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I like to ask all to make it down to the make your way down to the great creator of Paldea. Oh, speaking, reading. My voice is all fucked up. Sorry. Frustration. You can reach the lower chamber by using the elevator you see to your right. Mom, please proceed below. They're not on good terms? Must not be. I'll take the other chamber. No, I can't. Blah. Finally, a place where I'm not allowed to use my Pokemons, riding Pokemon, so I can just dash around. Biometric identification success granted low level. It opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you'll be above Area 0. Dude, you brought Dorian with you? Yes. Thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Caldoran's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend to the depths to reach Area 0. Is there like an elevator or something? Wait, did you say Caldoran can fly? You reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. Can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go! How does she get down? Is she like incapable of fear or something? I guess we better get going too. How do they get down? Whee! Ready for the worst? Sure. Get out that Pokemon. Are we all gonna ride it? What's the matter with it? Scared of heights? That's what I'd say. Need to be scared to go together. Does this logic work? Get on! Oh my god, this is so cute! Oh, this is amazing! That answers the question how they get down. thirst. I've seen this area in pictures. Where's Ramona? I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. It's okay, bud. Should I just go back into its ball? Or just hungry or something? Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? Yeah, where is Nimona? She's gone. What do you think she... Everyone, you have to see this! This series amazing. She just ran off on her own. Come on already. I guess you're built it would have been own temple. Oh my god. Penny, your jokes are outstanding. Your ability would be own tempo, huh? For humans, anything vital signs all within normal range, you may be able to make the descent without being armed. Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who would possibly complain about a landing like that? That is good. I had concerns you might fail given the crudeness of only able to access the only access method. It's not her. It's not her. It's some freaking computer thing. I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. We work about it. That's so sweet. You should know that you make your way to me at the Area 0 lab, the deepest part of Area 0. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks, installed by the exterior I cannot unlock. So she's locked inside. On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations. We're conducted inside the crater. So the one behind me. Cool. Each station you'll be able to disable one of the locks. Do what you do, make way. Hope you succeed. Let's disable 4 locks and get in there. Kind of video gaming when you say it out loud, huh? Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area 0. I'm excited. Are they gonna follow me around? They are! Oh my god! Okay, can't ride Coldorian here. Oh! I would guess that the area is exactly the same in both games, just that the Pokemon are different. Jumpluff. That's a Raichu. What Pokemon do I have in front? Eat shit, Raichu. This should work against this. Braviary, cool. This inside of the critical there, it feels so different seeing it from the textbooks. I was trying to beat it. I guess this is why they gave us so many items throughout the game. What, wait. Okay. That was so... It just teleported me to the edge. Feels different seeing it from other textbooks. It's so intense. Normally we'd never be able to get in here, see it for yourself. Where did Kidorian go? Seems he got spooked by something, hit in its balls. An error? That's not good. Back out without it. Should be alright, last time I was here. I caught a flying taxi out of the crater. They always come through. Please call the professor, isn't she down here? Nah, none of your business speaks Greek. Leave storm! Can this be, like, why is all the cutscenes, can we just have them running around with us and just beat them and have them speak like this? Get rocked on. I think I can beat this one as well. It doesn't have its levitates. Still, that I fell down the mountain was hilarious. Not a mint. Beat him. Aha! Get rocked on. Come on, just beat them all. Psyduck down. What is a Psyduck down? Probably something I'm not really thinking about. Down, like in direction? Apparently, probably not. Sorry, my friend. Hydro pump. Cool. This is sort of good training. Take the floatzel too. Nice. Oh! Palmats. Is there anything over here? Ah! Oh, Mandy was able to take down a Corviknight. That's cool. This is apparently not the way to go, by the way. That's one house. That's another one. Is there a map? Not yet. Probably in the future. Shiny stone. Oh. Vaporeon should give good amount of experience, right? Yeah. Random berry. That's the Corviknight. It doesn't want to come down. Cool. This place is so cool. No, that's kill the giraffe. Oh, it's neutral because it's a normal type and I'm a ghost. But they are slaughterable. I need to get experience as easily as possible. You never know when they're going to eat me alive. The fact that was just the right amount of level for like Nimona. Okay, I get it on slow. Stop it. Come on. Why do I have to walk so slow? Eat them. Beat them. It's not like I think this is one of the first times you actually can meet Pokemon that are evolved, that are usually evolved by stones. How do you wind up friends with Dude Anime? She just came through with me. Everything went off the rails. School was a mess. You was big helped me out. Should have helped you too. What about you, Nimona? And I was classmates, neighbors, home too. So she said she aimed to be a champion. Wait, that's wild. Oh, right there, you got some cool friendships, Origin, with dudes? Nothing compared to me and her went through our friendship. Nobody asked you to stop trying to flex on us. No one cares about Arvin. Just... Hey, beat the bug. Beat the bug. Ah, come on. Stupid alligator. It's a bug, just beat it. It's all 55, so... They are great wild encounters. TM. Flare Blitz. That's a cool TM. Item. This area is cool. Yeah, attack the bug. Come on. Beat the alligator. Come on, take him. No! You're not a knight if you don't you square off with me fair and square. Coming from behind is not cool. The bird, you just got sung to death. It was a roast track or something. I don't know. Whew. That's a Cobra Knight. Attack it! Aha! That's a lot of experience. I don't need to fight every giraffe rig I found. But I've seen of other screenshots, you will be able to explore this area a bit more later with your mount, your ride Pokemon. Banana Fang. Oh, I bet what we're looking for. This must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Yeah, what were called radish rations? Research stations. I was close. Radish rations? You have such a good memory, Penny. It was great in my common sense compared to you a lot, apparently. What's great is my common sense. Oh, jeez. Shreed! What the heck is that? It's the Pokemon La Prumina uses. I didn't know the species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, let's take it on together. Lima! It's a double battle. It's Earth Power. No need for me to do anything. Like a rock, did it on itself. Nothing to worry about. Are there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please, you have no idea how terrifying Area 0 really is. Patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Are they still with me? Yeah, they are. Cool. Ice Terror Shard. Got some Jump Block stuff. Look at Haluche, so like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm walking here. Yeah, macho. Now watch me ruin its entire existence. Hey, Lucha. Get fucked. I feel like such a bad person sometimes. That must have been worth a lot of experience. Yeah, there's an item here. Dusk stone, berry. Let's go inside. What happened to the camera? I have no idea. What are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. Appears you reached your first research station without incident. This facility constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those serving Area Zero. That's why there's a bed. Looks like we use this place to rest up if we need to. We should be kind to disable the first lock in the center panel. I will rest up first. Have the jingle full of energy. Yes. Well done. Please continue efforts that remaining research stations. Yeah, there's some sort of robotic thing to it. Like an AI trying to talk to me or something. Wait, what was that teleporter? Let me check that again. Gate 0. Oh, so that's how you get out of there. You can teleport to the gate 0 and then down to research stations. That makes sense. Alright. I was never saw my mom my whole life. Oh, time for the backstory reveal? Penny, shh! She was always busy with work. Hardly came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself, medicine for the only one I had to talk to. Yeah, I didn't really know her at all. I tried too much about it, tried to be proud. She was a genius. The truth is, I used to rather have a mom. Haven't seen her for ages now. Just the email sometimes. And it appears out of the blue. Got something about Area Zero. What a family, right? We're not judging or anything, but I'm sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. That's why you're giving her the time. Penny. My name is Penny. No, you're actually pretty nice for a little. Don't call me a pipsqueak, you big lunk. That's the spirit, you two. Aww. Can I go down there? I don't think so. Can I? No. I won't try. Goddess. Use experience. Oh, that's a bad idea. That could be a good idea. Haha, nice. 69. My bird just beat up a right shoe. Do that again. It almost didn't lose health. Man, this area is huge. Last time I came to the crater, I was trying to go see my mom. I got about this far, then I got attacked by some kind of creature I've never seen before. What Pokemon was it? It wasn't like a Pokemon, more like a Crazy Violent Rampage Pokemon. A little more average. I'm sure it's a completely different creature altogether. It hurt Medicif so bad, it's not like I forgot. Run into that awful thing. It was that strong, huh? I hope I get to see it. That's what I figured you'd say. Tactless sometimes, Ramona, you know that. Oh, saving, cool. Right, those are ground types. I don't have anything against ground types, I realized. I don't think this is the way. Maybe there is. A Lucha down. Is this the way to go? You slide right down? No. Or is it? Oh shit, it is! Wait, is this the back? Way back up? I have no idea where I'm going. But it feels wrong because I'm going upwards and they told us to go to the deepest parts. I saw the station down there, so I guess I'm just looking for secrets. With my good friends. Earthquake. Yeah. That's a good TM. That's a Raichu. It's a weird place that has this many Raichus. I wonder if it would be different Pokemon if this was Pokemon Scarlet. No, not Scarlet. Violet. Anything around here? No. Looks like I'm just working my way back upwards right now. Sassy Mint. Yeah, this is the path I just took. It hasn't been any good Pokemon from Motherstuff yet, though. I can get over there. That's sad. Because Motherstuff is the one that actually needs training right now. Well, what am I talking about? There's psychic types everywhere right now. Yeah, that's the fall. Oh, so he was going to have his whole speech when we were going this way, not when I was going this way. Oh! Giraffe rig, get down. Level 52? Sheesh. Well, I have to compliment the game for the last game, Pokemon Sword and Shield. You ended a campaign, or the story, while battling Pokemon around level 50, level 60-ish. 65 was the highest. But now my team is closing in on 70. So it's like, I am like 5 levels above last game's end game, and it's still going upwards. It's still going up. So wonder what kind of end this is gonna have. I'm so excited. Get that giraffe. I'm a giraffe. No. Ah. Oh, I got so scared. 1170 goddess. Nice. Oh. $68. There's the next area. Let's see what kind of Pokemon we meet this time. This is second research station. About time too. Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you had a bit more stamina, student council girl. Ooh, I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Look at Jigglypuff! It's good to see some familiar Pokemon down here. Oh my gosh, so cute! That's not a Jigglypuff. Pure. What? Dude, it's battle time. Do I have to battle with Penny this time? Yay! Oh, dark type as well. Scream tail. Wonder what kind of Pokemon this is. I have no idea. Oh, it's psychic? No. Am I able to catch it? No, I can't. Doesn't give me an option. Is it a psychic fairy type? That would make sense why it's a neutral. I can see the action, please. The camera angle is weird. Yeah. Jean Lock. Or not. Good on Brown. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing had me scared half to death. This was some kind of furious. It was definitely kind of furious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. I love that Penny's reaction was, oh my god, it's a Jigglypuff, so cute! I wonder what kind of Pokemon it is in Violet, because it's different types of Pokemon down here, I think. It's pretty much the same as the first research station. It's like, well, Pokemon doesn't come in. We should get safe, catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what is this place? That Pokemon? I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wondered if these huge furious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of the teens suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Monsters of Area Zero. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed it passing through resemblance as the Pokemon known as Donphan. Yet, differences such as its sheer size and the shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusks. Monsters of Area Zero? So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think? I think they really is Pokemon. Same, I mean they look different, sure. They use moves and battle like the Pokemon we know. I suppose it's time to come for an explanation. Professor? Some of its life forms you see residing within Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived in distant past and long lost to us. Ancient Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Come on, no way that's Pokemon. The Zero Lab where I'm located contains a time machine. It summons ancient Pokemon to this place. What? So the thing my mom spent forever researching down here, she actually got it working? Indeed. The cost was catastrophic. The cost. But a time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the past? It is theoretically possible to travel to the past, however, for being such of a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. That's horrifying. Mom, you... Why do you call us here to Area Zero? Arvin, Okay, it actually is her. If possible, I'd like us to speak when we meet face to face. It'll be easier for you to understand once you see the situation for yourself. Come now, dude. Use the center panel here and disable another lock from my lab. First, I heal. So, it's a time machine, so Pokemon from the past use the time machine to get here. Can you actually... Mysterious crystal power. Rainbow... So sterilization crystals make stuff unbearable. Well done. Continue your efforts to the remaining research stations. Hey dude. You know the book she told me to bring? I think some sort to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Scarlet book. A record of the expedition about Arthur Hearth went on writing the great creator of Paldea. This book has the name Sada written in it in clumsy handwriting. Take care of it for me, okay? Okay, I haven't actually spoken to you. Can't be. Then who? Can't believe we get to battle Pokemon from a different era. This is incredible. I'm glad to come here with you. Seriously, a time machine? It feels like we stumbled upon some sci-fi novel or something. Yeah, it feels super weird. So this is still the present, and from the Violet side of things, they use the time machine to get Pokemon from the future. So when biological things evolve into machines. What's your parents like, Nimona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you seriously? I don't even know about your dad. How do you know that? Everyone knows that. He's famous. I guess I looked into me on my own research too. Who's actually got pampered a little princess from a rich family. Oh no, that's not my thing. Though, yeah. Look, you could say father and mother were a bit hand-off. Big sister probably got over the business she probably had me. Wait, you call the mother and father? That's some pampered little princess stuff right there. Cliche, Patty. What's your family super normal then? My family is unbelievably annoying. Super overprotective, you mean? It's just my dad. She's loud and clingy, and Papa, annoying guy in the world, period, he's the worst. Man, real downer for your dad. Having his own dog describe him like that. Don't you dare take his side. Dude, how about you? Your mom seems super nice. You met her? Yeah, I got a glimpse of an amazing looking sandwich she made too. Really? I wish I could have seen that. I bet it tasted great. Oh. I couldn't send out Nana Stiff during their conversation for some reason. Yeah, so Ramona is from a rich family. By the look of her house, that makes sense. We got Arvin. We don't know about the... No! Did Giraffaric disappear? That's a Volcarona. This should work. Quiet minutes. Yeah, so the time machine is putting us... It's still this place, but taking Pokemon from the... Not the present, what's it called? The future... No. That's Pokemon Violet. Pokemon from the past and put it here. So Donphan, X amount of years ago, it was the Great Tusks, as we saw as one of the Titan Pokemon. And the Scream Tail is Jigglypuff from the past. That's amazing. Talk about evolution from a whole nother standpoint. Aerial Ace. Not really the greatest TM, but it's good, I guess. Mild mints. I love mints, man. Elixirs. Can Manister take care of this? Yeah. That's a little bit of damage, but it works. Palmut's running, like, coming from the sky. This can't be the way to go, right? Oh, it's a Venom mouth. Let's heal. I didn't mean for you to take care of all those. Ooh. An Espeon! Hi, buddy. I will actually try to catch you. Let's play rough. Doesn't affect me, but at least you have Psychic, that's cool. Let's go! Is that another Espeon? No, it was a Sableye. That. Yep. Oh! Too bad you can't use that. Oh yeah, I can use my Eevee thing in the future. That's cool. Come on, Espeon. It doesn't affect me. That's cool though that they actually used its 3 moves to be able to last resort me. The Sun Pokemon. Only Glaceon that I haven't seen. Should be a neutral matchup. Man, this place is cool. Sableye again. Timid. That's great for speeders that doesn't need attack. Terrain. I know this isn't the right way, but let's just go for it. I can't continue without my rider. And let's just slide down the slope. Whee! And I know I should leave exploration until, you know, I've got my right Pokemon, but this is just so cool. It's like, hey, I run with my party behind me. Oh, there's another Espion! I just found this hidden cave and I explored it. Sure, it took a couple of minutes, but I found an Espion. Now let's continue this way to the next base. Oh, I can't wait until I have until I have free reign over this place. I'm gonna run around, kill Giraffarigs. Careful, Mint. That's another Volcarona. Level 59. What do I use against it? Goddess, that's right. There it is. Oh. Time for another battle. Alright, another research station. Nice, we got chill for a minute. It's gonna jump at us again, 100% guaranteed. Oh, Penny, what a worry wart. Huh? It's a great tusk! See? See? That's the Titan Pokemon we saw. Was it Asian Pokemon all along? Oh, you battled one of these before? Oh, it looks super strong. Yeah, well, dude and I are old pros, so when it comes to Titan, leave this to us. But this isn't as big as the Titan was. The Titan was so bigger. It's level 62. Let's go! It didn't go down? Oh, this is bad. Oh, because play rough! Oh, it's fighting round, I think. Good thing I changed into Victory's Hour, the goddess. Maybe the one we saw during research out for a Wizard came from down here. So we got to meet one of these Pokemon before our creator get together. Jealous! If we got things from little ancient times roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could she let this happen? Stretch. Yeah, right, because the great, oh so bright professor never ever messed up. Come on, dude, let's continue our research station. Yeah, let's go. Station number 3. How we're doing all the walking and battling and whatnot. Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? No, it's not that. I'm thinking, ever since the professor mentioned the time machine, Pokemon here in Area Zero has come from our time to the past, right? Here in Area Zero came to our time from the past, right? How about Kodorian? It's pretty likely it's one of those ancient Pokemon. You're right. Cyclosaur. Beyond something, it's kinda giving off ancient vibes. Even the name sounded kinda pasty. I totally forgot. Hey Arvin, you had Condorian's ball. Told us about its form in the first place. Know something about it? You still remember from way back? No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. I guess I have no choice then but to tell you what I know. Pokemon Koraidon, his mom's gonna interrupt, is that found by my mom when she was working on a time machine. But it would best to take over the explanations at this point. Professor Kodorian, which I entrusted to Dude, was the first Pokemon that ever successfully retrieved from the past from the ancient time machine. Seriously? Though analysis on its genetic makeup as well as its behavior patterns came to realize that I had discovered, in fact, an ancient form of Cyclosaur. Yeah! The Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. Makes sense too, they do look alike. Yeah, that was a theory that Cyclosaur was like the prehistoric or the present Pokemon of the two. So the violet one is the future one and our one is the past one. So it actually got the wheels in the future, which is weird. Many other Pokemon came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I never bring over more than 2 species of Koraidon. Is there other one here somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, waiting for finally to be reunited with our Koraidon. Heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Amount how thrilling it would be if we get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Sounds nice. We could proceed. Disable the panel. I'll press the book. Our time machine research has yielded triumph, a Pokemon from the ancient past. Named Koraidon. I was expecting a new life to treasure, but it was fortunate blessed with this gift as well. Oh, it is mother and child. And we got the child thing, it looks like. So I have to fight. Oh, that's maybe the final boss. A huge Koraidon. That's just my guess though. The third Pokemon really only family it had left in the world must have been together again, right? Plot twists really tug on the heartstrings, don't they? But I'm not complaining. Leaving a wild Pokemon up to me. I have to beat them in no time so we can march on. Where to next? This is an ancient Pokemon aware. You gotta let me fight Chloroidon right now. Still won't come out of his Pokeball. Alright. That's the first I've heard it coming from the past myself. Some weird Pokemon my mom brought home suddenly one day. We all lived together in a lighthouse lab for a while. My mom made me promise to keep it a secret and I had to take care of it for her. That's why you know much about it. Yeah, one day Chloroidon just went nuts. Few folks living nearby ended up seeing it, happened to myself, mom took it and went back to Area 0. Makes sense with Pokemon from different ages. People found out a bit over for the news. Worst feeling ever when I lost it. I just hated Chloroidon with everything about it, didn't want to even talk about it. So about not telling me about news sooner. Go for a shot. Sure know all the relevant info before we go. Yeah, looks like we need to go down the tunnels. Haha, 69. Nice. Yeah, because this is just way back. Fairy Terror Shard. There are 2 Pokemon I can beat up. Let's go. Oh, Penny was just there. Weird. Weird. Let's go down, I guess. $69. If we're gonna fight dragons, I might as well bring out the dragon. Wait, that's a Screamtail. Let's catch it. Okay, so it is a fairy type. Terror Blast is not the stab. So let's throw Great Balls. I'm gonna go back and heal after this. Nice. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I should just normally heal. Paradox Pokemon. Fairy Psychic. So I was right about its typings. boxes. Third box. There we go. We're starting to get Pokemon. There we go. So then Screamtail exists. Hey! I need this one, and then it's evolved form as well. Limlet. Let's wing attack. One thing I am disappointed, because I've seen all the Crater Pokemon at least once. Oh, there's another Screamtail. And I'm very disappointed that it's the ancient times, and they didn't put in any types of fossils. Like, think about seeing a Kabutops not being a restored Pokemon, an actual Kabutops. Because that would be amazing to see, hey, this is a fossil Pokemon, but it's not a fossil Pokemon anymore. That would be so cool, but I didn't do that, what I saw. Or a Pokemon. There's the other one. That's super effective though. And this should work. I'm immune to poison and I resist rock. A Thunderbolt shouldn't take it down. Whew. Oh, there's another one on the wall there. So I have a second chance if I don't succeed for some reason. Haha! Glimora. I'll organize the box later. Oh, we're under the thing now. Does that mean you can jump down through the fog to get here when you have open world access? That's so cool. Oh, that's a facility. Look at those huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. Oh, that's terrestrialization. Oh, that's a new building. One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Hey, good call. Watch your steps. So the professor's down there somewhere, waiting for us. And that's totally fine. Alright team, watch yourselves. Let's get to the bottom of this thing. Place looks unreal. Maybe there's some really... Maybe there really is treasure down here like the stories say. Yeah, this place... like something a whole other world. Makes you feel like you already died and went somewhere. You just me or did the crystal give off some same glowing as Pokemon Terrestrialize? Yeah, it said so. It gotta be some sort of connection. One way to find out. Let's go. Oh, so these are the orbs, or these are the crystals or terrestrialization orbs are made out of. I don't want to mess with those Pokemon. They're very psychic, so this is neutral against them. But super effective against them. I don't have anything that's super effective against them. Kraton came to our age through the time machine. Then lived through a while with the professor and then became another. Seems to be the story. We brought it back home, kind of, to our second home at least. I guess this place is kind of familiar of it, I'm sure. A chance to unwind. Doesn't exactly jive with spoken. That's eager to come back to out with Pokemon anytime soon. Really scared because we are so high up? Who said it was scared of heights? Given our current acting, something bad happened to it here. Sometimes you get all shaky and seeing place. Same for me when I'm being ignored by everyone in class. Thinking about school made me want to hide away. Oh, Penny. So maybe got hurt in this area, just like Mastiff. Can't be know for sure, but Shane's it in the battle anymore. Guess it's possible. Sad, I want to make it feel better, and it's not saying because I'm super bad at one battle kill myself. Seriously? At least you said it's not one of us. Am I right? You're unbelievable in the most good way. I went the wrong way. No, the right way. I didn't think there'd be so many Screamtails down here. And they can float as well. Oh, Gibblesinger bites. Remind me of the Garchomp. Wait, there's nothing gonna stop us? Oh. What happened? This place is a mess. Looks like something went berserk in here. But what? Hello, children. Professor scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything here busted up? Sorry. Hello, children. Come again? Says sorry, 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 I'm real sorry. Hello, 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 children. What the heck? Stop that, you're creeping us out. Hello, child. Children. Children. Incident, restart. Something bad happened. She knows stuff, but doesn't feel. It's like she's mind controlled. Heal. My new assistant has intelligent technical skills throughout my own. At rigid times, I got no serious complaints. Productivity has doubled, even though brought back a second correct view of the machine, even though this one proved aggressive. Yeah. I need more people, more time. The man walked out not long after the boy was born. Another set of hands could be trusted. How long would it take them to even understand? If only there were two of me. Ooh, she brought herself from the past? Can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous donation signal imprison. What do you mean, Arvin? Locks will have been disabled. At last, make your way now to the Zero Lab, which lies at the bottom of the Zero area. Yeah, Arvin is with me on this. Look at the damage. I have a feeling maybe some furious Pokemon battled here. You disabled the lock. I'm leaving this plane as soon as we can. Almost like, no, it can't be. Yeah, Arvin is with me. That's so, hey, if something strange is going on. There's definitely something off about Professor is now, right? Just a dramatic flair to get us all jazzed. That you got jazzed? Maybe even big time yassed. You need to see a doctor, that's not just right. Are you sure that call was very... never mind, it's nothing. You can send it down. No matter if things turn out, I'm counting on see you through this. I'm gonna beat the Gibbles. Slaughtered them all. Feels weird that we collect items from them. 70. That's a giant orb. It's an item over there on top of the building. Poison Terra shards. Ah, Gibble! I didn't mean to talk to you, Dragonite. Just outrage. You're so happy about it. This panel shows some things. Oh, that's a shiny! This is they must have changed the shiny odds. Usually I meet like 5, 6, 7 playthroughs without finding a shiny. Terra Blast, see how much damage it does. Not much. You see that dark tree in the background running for its life? Look at it. It's so terrified. Man, I don't remember how shiny Hydreigon's looks. This is weird. Usually I don't find shinies at all during playthroughs, and this is my second one in the same playthrough. Stop it. Dang it. Well, choose next Pokemon. I can Jean it. It doesn't affect me. Now it's asleep. Let's go, Great Ball! Yeah! Swellius. Or something like that, I don't know. Hostile Pokemon, yeah, it's hostile, alright. Yeah, it was there. Let's do like this. Take out that thing at least. Let's see what we have here. Such a giant sparkle, but gives you some particle effect thing. Is level 70. Ah. I thought it was Penny for a second, but no, it's another one of these. What? It spawned on top of me? That's rude. Another one? Okay, this time doesn't look like a Pokemon is on me at least. Thank you. was battle after battle after battle. Hmm. Come on, attack it. There it is. Let's go, see what happens. The base has been crystallized? We finally reached the deepest parts. We made it. Ready to see if those legendary treasures down here are real? Yeah, right. That's a fluff they write to fill the textbooks. Hello children, you've done well to make it here. Structure you see before you are the Zero Lab. How you know that? Wait, why does it look like this whole place has been swallowed up by crystals? In the Stereo area, crystals are filled with particular energy. This energy can alter functions of living things and optimize performance of machinery. Same energy allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building has been terrestrialized. That's what you're saying? Don't be silly. Professor implied something important about Terra Orbs just now. They're made from crystals down here in Zero area, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. She's smart. I love her. Penny's amazing. Since you disabled all 4 locks, the gates to the Zero Lab should open for you now. But once you open the gate, you'll be quickly confronted by dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break from these. Sounds like a problem. With 4 of you working together, you should be able to beat them. Prepare yourselves well, and then open the gates. You got me and Dude here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Well, that puts all my worries to rest. I'm excited. I don't know how this ends. I think we're gonna meet the rest of the Pokemon. Let's put Teeny at the top. Or should I? You know what? No, Teeny at the top. Let's save for good measure. Let's see what happens. Open the gate to the Zero Lab. You decide to press the button and hold it. Huh? We're finally getting cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come after it, then we shouldn't also have Koraidon's help. Currently, where like we first saw it in Inlet Grotto, it would be a huge help. I want to see it battle, but it hasn't wanted to let us ride it even since we come here to the Zero area, and it can't enter its battle form in its first place. But it's really strong, I know it is. It ate all those Herba Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Zero area where it used to live, if we bring it out with Balmaya, now maybe we'll be able to find its family rights. That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Come on, Nut, let me try it out. Sure. They want me to say yes. Alright, come on, dude. Now that you got Cridon ready, it's time to open the gate. Cutscene! I knew it. Cutscene time. What's gonna come out? That's another Chloridon. Grrrr! Family reunion, it's happening. Oh, no way! Oh, it's not happy. No, something's not right. Oh, it's running through the entrance. Oh, I want to be petted! Oh, it feels so bad! Oh, what's wrong? Are you bummed out about your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? Was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to get caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Coridon. This poor thing's terrified. Guess the other one's isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, the other Pokemon's giving up some real bad vibes. But not that should worry about... Not that you should worry about any of that. Once we get you into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe to toe against that jerk. If you know you want to. Oh. Guess that really didn't help with. Do you think that other Coridon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the Pokemon warned us about? But didn't the professor say the danger Pokemon would come from the inside? You mean from inside the gate we used? Oh. Rumble rumble. What the? Ow, battle time. We're surrounded. But obviously we're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mats. There's no way we can handle this many. Don't tell me they're all ancient Pokemon. You gotta be a little disaster on our hands here. Look, even that fella ready to bail. It's my tune. What I've been waiting for. Come on, dude. Let's do this together. What's going on? So we got starting with the Great Tusk. So let's wing attack it. Is level 64. Oh! The Lycanroc is down. I don't understand why the camera defaults of not showing the Pokemon. Oh, they're strong, but this is a worthwhile challenge. Got you on side, but really annoying you say stuff like that. Why are they coming at me? Dude, help me out here. Oh, we're gonna battle with all of them. Amogus. Brute Bonnets. Grass type, that's sure. What's its other type? I have no idea. There we go. Camera default positions. You can even see Penny in this shot. Man, this place is so amazing. The ancient path must have been terrifying. Yeah, that's right, Koraidon. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and? Those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hand. We gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? What? Hold on, Ramona, why do I have a feeling you're enjoying all this? Oh my god, I love them. I hope the two of them can handle their parts. But at least the crowd's thin out now. Guess still also what's left. Miss Drevis. What's this one's called? Fluttermane. Cool. I have no idea what type this is. I guess it's psychic? Please don't tell me it's fairy. Mystical fire. It's fairy. All my Pokemon's level 70 now. Our friendship had us perfectly in sync thanks to our Titan hunting together. So scared, huh? You worried about you might be able to face the other kind of you? Let me take some of that burden. Meanwhile, the Stiff can handle them. Take your partner and go and take care of business. But come on. If you're not even gonna rely on your friends, then who are you gonna rely on? Mother Stiff is here, rearing to go. Leave this to us. Koraidon? You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You got amazing power. If you use them, and you got us too, so don't even think about losing to that jerk. So be brave, stand up and fight. Yeah. I'm gonna save. Koraidon! I have no idea what it is. If he's like all other sort of legendary looking cool Pokemon. Like if he's a Cyclosaur, either he's a normal type or a dragon type. I think his secondary typing must be changed, right? See if let's say it's a dragon type, so I'm gonna bring out Teeny. Let's go! Did you spawn me in the air? Yeah, it spawns me in the air. That's dumb. Will it do it again? Yeah. Doobie doo 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 doo. Ah. That's the professor. Human presence detected within the Zero lab. What's she doing? Deactivating sleep mode. She's a robot? Hello dude, thanks for coming. No, back into your Pokeball. She caught it in a Master Ball. That one is far less tactable and far more aggressive than the one you're traveling with. Your Koraidon fled the Area 0 because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that one isn't something I'm afraid there is something I wish to apologize for. I'm not the true Professor Sada. Then who are you? I'm an artificial intelligence the professor created, imbued with her memories and knowledge in sort of I'm an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed the research station number 4. Passed away? Pokemon are not to be blamed. That was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for Koraidon to survive and thrive. That's why she threw herself in front of your Koraidon to attempt to protect it. AI Sada. Damn. First time I reached out to Director Cavill and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. So that means... yeah. That's even sad. Damn. The reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. And a question we can address as we make our descent. Follow me. Man, that's sad. Yeah, let's go. Let's make this extra long. Help with certain abilities, fill with capsule boosters. Let's go. The elevator will take us down to the lowest level. Step inside. Yeah, I was right. It wasn't robots. It was weird that she had all the memories, but that explains it. It's all memories imbued into her. It is truly great relief to see to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have here. Is there anything you wish to know? What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that originally Professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeball to different points on the timeline to catch Pokemon there and then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Grada was a great fascination with Pokemon from other age. You might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continued to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. Anything else you wish to know? What happened to the real professor? explained before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grave injuries and was left unable to sustain life. I'm afraid the fact may be difficult for her son Armin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Wait. So you just want to take this seriously? Like, she created a clone of herself to work together with her, but she couldn't create a third clone to put with her son, so she had a great childhood. No, that was off the table. What is an AI really? An AI is artificial creation created by a human being. A computer draws its original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such an sophisticated AI at present. The crystal that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. There are also why I cannot leave this place. If anything else you wish to know, what does you really want? The original professor had a dream. A world which the ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon powers seems to stem from the primal energy in the ancient past. This energy has proven too terrible. Their existence bring destruction to its ecological balance of its modern age. The original professor would say such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Zero area is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. We began to see Pokemon appear that can break the Pokemon that appears that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Why we met it at the Titan Pokemon. Eventually, they will break free from this walled garden known as Zero area and run ramparts across Paldea region. When they do, the rich and vibrant ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a cop professor, but yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI the original professor ever devised. Dude, you become a formidable trainer. Now use the strength you gain to destroy the dream Sada once cherished. Sure. Time to save the world. I appreciate your willingness to help. We reached the lowest level. There's a great ball in the middle of the floor. I love great balls, but put the 0 point area outside the wall so you don't see it. That looks amazing. Sort of the vibe of, hey, we're underneath Ether Paradise chambers in Sun and Moon. This time machine we perfected using the power of terrestrial phenomenon. I do not know what we're gonna meet. I am afraid. I'm level 70 though. It shouldn't be a problem. To stop the time machine, you'll need to use the professor's ID, which in combo with the Scarlet book. It's very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. She loved the volume since childhood. You'll place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. She's the bad guy. If you try to stop the machine, it will most likely attack you. Artificial beings like that I am, my own desire be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will no longer be able to battle the machine, bound to defeat everyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They built upon analyzing all Pokemon, all battles carried out by various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you ready yourself for the fight, place the book on the pedestal. Okay, so she's basically gonna get mind controlled, and then we're gonna beat the shit out of her. Pepperoni, I'm gonna have you start. Yes. This is the final battle, let's go! AI confirmed. Professor Sada. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, dude. AI switch to sleep mode, activating offensive. Please defeat me. Oh shit. Oh, it's on. At last. My dream is within reach. You're number 7 getting in my way. We're gonna get Master Ball, that is, I presume. Asuna initiated a battle. Slitherwing. I don't know who you are, think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone rule the stream. Alright! It's level 66. It has a full team of 6. This is the power of the ancient past holds. Splendid, isn't it? I'm gonna put it to sleep. This is a weird Pokemon story. Is it the Psychic type? I would guess so. I don't know. No, it's not. Right, Slitherwing is a thing, at least. That's good to know. Because it's just a Volcarona. Now this is interesting. Childer actually understand ancient Pokemon weaknesses. It looked like a bug type. And it wasn't psychic. Brute Bonnet. That was a grass type, I think. Let's Torch Song. Get up a sweep going. Sandy Shocks? I have no idea what that is. That's a Magneton? Okay, according to it, not according, but what it looks like to its design, I think it's a steel type. Can you imagine the best wealth data at my disposal with your human brain? You can't even write the letter I correctly. Okay, it's Earth Power. Let's try to close combat it. No, let's try liquidation first. Yeah, it's super effective. So it's ground type, I think. Ah! I'm faster. Cool, cool, cool. Screamtail, I know that's a psychic. What's called psychic fairy type. Let's keep in, and I'm gonna U-turn. Oh, it's faster? I was not prepared for that. But this is super effective, so this should work. Let's use flash cannon. Oh, it's just a fighting move. Yeah, I should still be able to beat it. Go, Magni! Fluttermane was also a fairy type. This is weird. Mystical fire. Shit. Oh, I loaded my special attack. That's bad. Let's try Confused Ray. I thought it. Oh, this is terrifying. I have nothing which has. It's a ghost fairy type. That. And he knows fire type moves. But if I go into this, I'm gonna Terastallize to steal. It's gonna use a fairy type move, and I will Terror Blast at steal. So I'll take reduced damage instead of critical damage. There we go. You never see it coming. This is amazing. Roaring Moon? What is that? Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the possibility of your winning is 0. Is NG booster was used? That is a what is called a Salamence, a Mega Salamence. Oh shit! I was not prepared to see that. Let's use Outrage. I don't think it's a. Yeah, it's not a fairy type. Yes! Oh jeez. I thought it was Terastallize it. Impossible. Oh, but I still have to battle Koraidon. Don't I? Dude! What is this? You'll beat all the baddies without me? Okay, without out with you, who really are you? Thank you for everything. Time machine has finally... She has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Look how big you've grown. So proud of you, Mai. Sorry you were alone so long. Our security system failure. Security system failure. Threat time machine detected. Oh, what's going on now? Another armored Pokemon on its way here? It can't be. Obstacles preventing time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove. Wait, keeping the time machine running truly all Professor care for? Locked all Pokemon set registers to... Wait, so we can't use Pokeballs? Sorry, children. What is happening? You must run. AI, Salvation. Paradise Protection Protocol initiated. Yeah, now it's the legendary. What lever it's gonna be? You're getting in my way. You're challenged by Paradise Protection Protocol. Oh my god, this is awesome. It doesn't work! You can't battle without Pokemon on the field. How was it even supposed to battle? Oh! Oh, I don't have... Go right on swap in! Oh my god, I figured it out! Because it's her Pokeball! So of course it's gonna work. Let's go! You can do it! Great! Harsh sunlight. Okay, what do we have here? Fire, fighting, boost power more if it's a super effective hit. Paralyze. What is it? It's a... Okay, it's a fighting dragon type. It's more physical than offensive. Physical or special. It's quirky, so... Okay, so it's nothing special. Harsh sunlight when it pulls. It boosts its attack as well. And this is the only physical attack, and it's a stab as well. It's gonna taunt me. Don't worry. Change to the battle form. Let's go, Koraidon. You got this. You will fall here. You're in paradise. Nothing to its end. Here we go. This move's power is boosted more than usual if it's super effective hit. It's not super effective. Let's go with that. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Oh, bulk up. I should use flamethrower just to... Oh, defense throws as well. I should save the last one. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, dude. I'm gonna try to burn it. That I say I'm superior fall because for the ocean upon my dream was built. You can impact this alert. Oh! Oh, I would feel sad. Here, like Shep, you can do it. I know you can. I can't win this. Do I have to heal? Man, you can really pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey dude, Terra's orb is glowing. Tresslice! Oh yeah! I got an Omni boost for some reason. So now I'm faster than him. Now I can Terrestrialize and do some super effective damage. So now I should be able to take it down. I guess, I don't know. Yeah. This is scripted, I think. But oh my god, it's cool. Just look at this. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. Man, I have a huge smile on my face right now. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore? How? How very astounding. To think you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. The normal? Yes, a complete unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most of the sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, your children did not give in, and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves and the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how difficult your pasts may have been, I believe you'll be capable of walking however paths you choose in yourself now. I thank you, dude, and all of you children. I'm afraid the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop as long as I'm here. Prius. Myself am a part of the system and endures the machine's reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I'm sorry. You know, when I was watching you all over the adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you, your freedom, the way you came together, walking in leagues with your fellows, caring for them, the way you sought strength to do better yourself, throwing all you are into the battles. The way that you face down even the greatest enemy to save that which you hold love. The way you never cease to seek in order to fight for a treasure of all your own. And the way you soared free through the very skies, those wings of yours. I wish that I too could be free of all, free to seek which I most treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am instinctually connected to it. So I made a decision. I'll use the time machine to journey to a world of the ancient past I've dreamed of. What? You can't leave now? Right when we already finally reached you. I'm not going only so the time machine can be stopped, but I can also not deny my desire to see the ancient world for myself. This is what it feels to have your heart race into the thriller adventure. Arvin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all those thoughts and wishes of the professor so I can understand better than any other. Your mother truly loved you. You can't. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arvin, Caldoran, Corvadon. I can't say his name. Dude, it's a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Is it me or is the sound weird? Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. That was amazing. How did you just go? Mom. Auburn, are you okay, bud? Somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. Knew a feeling the thing was fake, but when it said my name, using her voice and wearing her face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know. And so I just... Sorry, I didn't know what I was saying. It's okay. Coridon is sad too. But it's a battle form. How cool is it? So strong. If it tries to nudge at me for its belly rub when it's this huge, it's like I seriously think I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, Penny had to deal with it every time it came. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Dude and Coridon was just saved all of Paldea. That's right, you did both amazing. Thanks, dude. That's my bud, dude, for you. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a fun adventure of her own in the past. Thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now? Let's head on out. You said it. Come on, everyone. Gotta get out of here and make our way home. Is it the end? I don't know. It's just turned black. It should be the end, right? It's loading way too much to not have like a credit or something. Come on. Did it crash? It feels like it crashed. Did it really just crash on me? Okay, it didn't. Oh, that's nice. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take a long road home and a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we can load on snacks first, I'm in. Dude, not you too! Aww. No. Alright, fine, I guess we're doing this. No. Okay, that was a cute cutscene, but why did it take like a minute to load? You see tonight, it could go either way. All right, credits. There's a song in the background, so that's copyright or something. Thank you for watching, everyone. I will not listen to this. Really, sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, it was a great adventure. I love this game. Sure, it was laggy, buggy, whatever like that, but the story was amazing. The gym leaders had fun personalities. Bad that they didn't have a pure storyline thing that, hey, do this in this order, or things didn't scale the right way. But that was amazing in the process, you know? Everything was nice. Everything was cool. The new Pokemon designs, most of them were amazing. Some of them was, you know, little weird. Disappointed by Dunsparce, one of them at least. But anyway, I will do some post-game, I'm not sure, but this will say the finale, but I might do more afterwards. Thank you all for watching, my name has been Dude Simon, thank you for joining me on this adventure, and I will see you next time. Dude Simon out.